guys, it's Sid and I'm back for week 15. So we have a lot to talk about this week, so let's go ahead and just jump right into it. So this week has actually been really, well, for one, really busy, but also really good in the fact that a lot of my symptoms have started to kind of be noticeably better. The burping problem has pretty much completely gone away. If you watched my other videos, you know that I was having just a lot, not problem, but just burping a lot, and it was just gross and whatnot. And that has pretty much completely gone away. My food aversions have significantly decreased, although I'm still having them, but it doesn't even feel like a symptom anymore because they're so much better than they were, that the ones that I have, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not even a big deal, I can totally deal with this. And then my nasal drip that I was dealing with has also significantly decreased, which is awesome. The one thing though that I have still noticed with that is that I don't know if this is a pregnancy symptom. I'm not somebody who sneezes a lot in general unless I'm sick. Ever since I got pregnant, I've sneezed at least 4 or 5 times a day. I don't know, just significantly more. And every single time that I sneeze, if I do not blow my nose within 30 seconds, then it just all goes straight, all of the, gross stuff just goes straight down my throat, and it's really uncomfortable. And so that is still kind of a bummer because I'm dealing with that, and so I have to be really careful to blow my nose right after I sneeze. If I don't, obviously nothing super bad happens, if I can't, get a tissue in time or whatever, it's just uncomfortable and kind of gross. And so that has been kind of a weirder symptom. I'm calling it a symptom of pregnancy because it was never, ever like this before I got pregnant. So yeah, that is one thing that I've had this week that's been kind of weird. Oh, and also they're my sneezes, I've always been a dainty sneezer. They're not very loud, they're just regular sneezes. I sneeze very forcefully now. I know that sounds so weird. People are gonna be like, what are you even talking about? But literally my sneezes, they're just so loud, and I feel force behind them. I'm I can't, I don't understand why this is happening, but it's totally a thing. So that is odd. If you've ever dealt with something like that in pregnancy, let me know, because I've never heard of that as a pregnancy symptom, but for me it is. Another thing I am 15 weeks now. Some people, not very many, but some people have started feeling the baby by now, and I really want to, but I don't think that I have. But I do feel just weird stuff going down around in my stomach, weird little twitches and things that if I was not trying to be realistic, I could be oh, that was totally maybe a cake, it kind of it feels like a little poop, but I know exactly where the baby is because I ended up getting the heartbeat monitor, which I'll talk about, or not monitor, but the Doppler, which I'll talk about later. But I know exactly where it is. It's super far down, and then it kind of can move around a little bit down there, but it's all the places that I'm feeling weird little things is not where it's at, so I'm assuming that it's not down there, or it's not kicking or anything, but I do feel weird little things going on, so hopefully that's coming soon. I did actually, if you've watched my other videos, you know that I've never actually thrown up in this pregnancy until this week, which is kind of weird because, I'm 15 weeks, and so I'm actually 15 weeks and 3 days today. But anyways, so I'm 15 weeks, and most of the time by now, the throwing up is over with. I think it was just kind of a weird one-time thing. I had gone to the movies and had popcorn, and it just didn't sit right with my stomach, and then I already am more sensitive to gagging, so I had gagged, and then instead of just not doing anything or spitting up, I just completely threw up, which is really gross and disgusting. And I am having thrown up, because I haven't thrown up in years, makes me so much more grateful that I haven't thrown up the way that some women do, because it really is just so miserable to do it even once, much less every single day. So that was not fun. Also this week I've been so thirsty. I don't know why. It's especially like around the time that I'm going to bed, which I normally tell myself no, because I like drink a lot during the day, and if I drink right before I go to bed, I'm definitely getting up in the middle of the night to pee, so I try not to do that. So most of the time I don't actually drink then, but I do, like, even just throughout the day, I get so thirsty, mostly in the evenings, which is weird because I've just never really been like that. I also had one, like, weird, really dizzy, like, lightheaded spell, which was also weird because I was, like, sitting in bed when it started happening, and I've, like, felt lightheaded before, but never had dizziness accompanying it. And I like had to lay down, and I was closing my eyes, and it just felt like everything was like moving, and it was really uncomfortable, and I was like, what the heck is happening? And so that was really uncomfortable, but I just kind of closed my eyes and prayed about it and was like, God, like, I'm feeling like this, and it's really uncomfortable, and I don't like it, and I pray that you just take that from me. And it really, like, it eased up a lot. And so that wasn't fun, but that might have been an isolated incident as well, just because it hasn't happened before that, and it hasn't happened since. And the last thing is that I haven't had this pretty much my whole pregnancy until now, which is headaches. I'll have them, sometimes it's in the morning and they'll go away by like an hour after I get up, and sometimes it's more during the day, and then I have them all day long, and they get like increasingly worse until I go to bed, and then I wake up, and then most of the time they're gone by then. So it's kind of random, but I have had them fairly consistently, which is annoying because I'm hoping it's just gonna kind of go away because headaches are just really killer for me. So that's pretty much for my symptoms this week. I feel like there was actually kind of a lot this week, but they're not bad ones that are like really interrupting like my daily life like they used to be, which is great. So that's good. I'm also trying to think. So this week a lot of stuff happened, so I'm going to try and explain it. But again, like, go kind of fast. So if you have any questions about things that I'm talking about that you would like to know more about, definitely ask, because I'm probably just going to skim over stuff. But I'm totally open to sharing details if you're just like curious about anything. But yeah, so this week I did, like I mentioned earlier, I did get the fetal Doppler. I had mentioned before how I was thinking about getting a fetal Doppler, and I think I had said that I was like pretty sure that I was gonna get one, and so I did end up going and buying one. And so I found the heartbeat pretty much right away. It took maybe like probably less than a minute to find the heartbeat. Like I said, the baby is like super low down in my belly, like still like really, really low. And the heart rate, the one that I have is like, the heart rate is really hard to kind of tell because it's constantly changing. It's like, it doesn't seem super accurate. It'll go from like 150 to like 170 like pretty fast. But it's always been between, like somewhere between like 150 and 170, so the heart rate is still fairly high. But yeah, so we got that, and I do like it. If you guys want any kind of review, or just to know like which one that I got, or like how much it cost, or like whatever, like a link to like where I got it from or whatever, I will give you guys that if you'd like to know. But that was really, really cool, and just to have that at home is just reassuring for me, and I'm glad that I went ahead and got that. And it's just still so cute to like hear the heartbeat and just know that it's in there. So that's really cool. I also, this week I took my last exam for school, which is amazing because that has been a huge stressor on my life. It's just, this semester was just really rough for me. So I took my last exam and I'm completely done, and I got good grades, and I am so happy to be done with school for this semester. So that was great. I also my friend has like a really nice camera, and she's really good at photography, and so I went with her, and we went out and took some pictures to like put on social media to announce that like, hey, I'm pregnant, to like everyone. So we went ahead and did that. The pictures came out really cute. I'll try and insert some here. And yeah, so I went ahead and put one on social media. So I put it on Facebook and Instagram, which are like the two that I actually use. And I was a little bit nervous about people, like how they were going to respond, but not really. But I was just excited to like have everybody know. And like it was insane, like overwhelmingly. The response was just so sweet, so encouraging, so loving. Like I was just so like honestly just so overwhelmed for like a couple of days, like trying to get back to people and just feeling so loved and so encouraged and supported, and it was really cool. So that's fun, and it's so nice to have everybody know now and not have to keep it a secret from anybody and just be able to like move on with that. And then the day after I announced it was actually Mother's Day, but it was also my 21st birthday because my birthday is May 13th. And so that was kind of a crazy day. Everybody wishing me like happy Mother's Day because of course, like I said, everybody had just found out, and then happy birthday and stuff like that. So that was really fun. I had a really good but like pretty chill day, so it was cool. I actually went to Target that day and got like my first haul of like maternity clothing because I really am starting to like need some more maternity clothing, and so I went out and got some of that, which was cool. I'm thinking about doing like a baby / maternity clothing haul. I haven't gotten a lot of stuff for the baby yet because I don't know the gender, but I thought maybe if I combined it then I could do like a separate video and show you guys, just because I don't want this one to get too long. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and let me know. But yeah, so it was a really good day. I ended up getting, I'd asked for like a really nice camera, just because I know I'm going to need one for everything that's coming up. And so I ended up getting one. I'm going to show you guys what it is. Okay, so I got the Nikon D3400. I don't know how well you can really see any of this, but this is just what it looks like. It's a super nice camera. I'm really excited. I'm like being super careful with it because if anything happens to it, I'm going to be so upset. Because I really do. I love it. It's awesome. I haven't gotten a lot of time to like go through and practice with it yet or like learn it yet, but I'm definitely going to do that once life slows down a little bit. So that I was grateful for it and really excited about. So I got that for my birthday. And then I think that's pretty much it. I also made my appointment to find out the gender, because originally I was just gonna wait and go to like the doctor at 20 weeks and then they would do my 20 weeks ultrasound and they would be able to tell me the gender there. But I decided that I wanted to do like a gender reveal party, and when my 20 weeks, when I'm coming up on that, it's really close to like I'm gonna be going out of town, and I didn't want to have to either wait to have the gender reveal until after I went out of town, or like it be really close and then be stressed out about all that. And so I just decided to go ahead and go to like one of the places around that does elective ultrasounds. So I made an appointment. It's going to be May 30th. I'm so excited. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to have them put it in an envelope and I'm going to give it to my dad, and then he is going to, you know, get like the balloons or whatever it is that we decide on for the gender reveal party, and so nobody is going to know except for my dad until June 9th. So that's going to be like the gender reveal party date, and that's when we're going to find out what the baby is, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. Even just for the ultrasound, I can't wait, because I'm going to have like 10 minutes of just like getting to see the baby in there, and so I'm so excited. So that's going to be fun. So I will give you guys more details for that as the time comes. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm hoping I didn't miss anything. I don't think that I did. It's just, like I said 100 times, like it's just been a really busy week and there's just been a lot going on. And yeah, and that's like another reason why I normally make this video earlier and I just didn't have time, because there's just been so much happening. I don't know, I was hoping after school things would kind of calm down. It seems like they haven't yet, so hopefully soon they will. So I'm going to show you all my belly. I don't think it looks that big right now because it's still like morning time and I've only had breakfast and stuff like that, but I feel at night it is huge. Like I feel like I look so much bigger than 15 weeks. I don't know, guys. I just feel like I look so big and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't know, you guys, I'm growing a lot, I feel like, and so like I said, this is consistent with the times that I've made the other videos, so everything should be consistent, but at night, I'm just telling you guys. And even now, I feel like I look big and have like a bump, but it's not as noticeable as later in the day. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys my belly. So sorry, I know it's kind of hard to see with the shirt on, but I will, of course, show you with the shirt up. But if you can see, it's definitely got a little bump there. So this was with just my undershirt, you can probably see it better. And then, of course, my pants are unbuttoned. I still have pretty much refused to go completely to maternity clothes, even though I think by this point it's probably needs to happen soon. So there is my belly, and then get the tape measure. Last week, I think I was at a little bit over 34, like 34 and a quarter maybe, something like that. This week I'm at about 34 and 3/4, somewhere in there, maybe 34 and a half. So again, I haven't really grown that much. I feel like I look like I'm growing so much more than I am, but yeah, I'm still growing, which is good and exciting. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for my 15-week update. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you soon for my 16-week update. Bye, guys.